Wait, welcome back to 150 bucks with the Ghostman. Give me a sec. What's up, boy? So today, as y'all can see, I just woke up. You know, I ain't brushed my hair out. Niggas, right? We could do that. Hey, Boba. So look, as a highly intellect, today I really want to get into relationships because I'm in a very spiritual relationship right now. And my spiritual relationship is definitely going through hills right now. You go through mountains. It's real life a roller coaster right now. So I mean, anybody who the person I'm loving right now, you feel me? Anybody who been watching, y'all know who I'm speaking on. But anybody else, right now, it's real complicated in this relationship because go over there, go lay down, go lay down. So it's real complicated in a relationship right now because perspectives is starting to clash because I've always been this person. You know, I've always been this chosen young man that I am today. I've always been different, special. You know, I'm what every woman wants, wrapped around what they don't want. If that makes sense. So it's like right now I'm really trying to expand and uplift my partner, but my partner from her personal perspective, it doesn't look like that. Now let me tell y'all the power of perspective, because intention and perspective, you can be really trying to do something real pure for somebody, but if their intellect and their mindset is still in a certain level of conditioning that they have been through, because we have as black men and women, especially in America, have been conditioned to think a certain way, or think how this is how love operates, or this is what you should do in a relationship, or this is what your partner should be like. And then we push that, or we bring our past relationship from our last 10 girlfriend or boyfriends, and then we bring all of that trauma, pain, and hurt into this new relationship because we never fully cope with ourselves. I'm gonna put this out here now. You'll never fully have time to heal when you wanted to, because if God sent you something and you say you're in the process of healing, but he sent you something, are you going to deny his gift? Because it may seem like it's too much for you or it's overwhelming, but I truly believe in a higher power that knows what we can handle and what we can take. And I believe that love is in the water. It's just that the horse goes to the water and drink it and actually discover what type of water it's drinking, because it's different if I take the horse to a dog bowl of water, but if I take it to a pond with pure minerals, with everything that's pure, it's different. I would have had to find something which will already have been made somewhere else to pour that into that dog bowl, versus I take this horse to a pure water that has been here forever, something that has been here before our knowing of what it is, you know. And that goes back to just the understanding, know who you are. You know, it's real important to know who you are. And I'm about to play this video real quick because I feel like every person should be allowed to feel like this. I'm about to play 2 videos throughout this whole vlog. And I hope y'all can get an understanding of what your partner, especially as a female, what you supposed to bring to a male. Because when it comes to a male, you really got to bring shit to the table. Like, women feel like because they are complete and they are whole, and because, you know, God didn't make them perfect in their own way. Only thing that makes a woman imperfect is herself. Don't nobody make a woman imperfect, no matter what shape, form, or personality or intellect she has. She's her own form of perfect, and she's her own form of special person and main character. That's why we got to respect people for who they are. I'm about to play this.
To be able to stimulate a man's mind, or
she need to stimulate my life. She don't need to stimulate my mind. She need to stimulate my life. Because anybody could talk good as a bitch.
Well,
do you stimulate my life? Do you add value to my life?
Okay, but
if you're not adding value to my life, then shit, I'm giving you good energy and you taking it and running off with it. Do we complement each other?
Yeah.
It's about balance. We supposed to make each other better. Either we grow together or we grow apart. That's it.
And exactly what he says. Either we grow together or we grow apart. And for those who's trying to keep the relationship together, but it feel like y'all breaking apart, it's only one way to bring it back, and it's coming to an understanding. What is communication without understanding? Like, you cannot find any communication in this. I mean, it's okay to communicate, but if you're not understanding what we're communicating, and if you're not comprehending it to grasp it, it's not going to work. Me right now, the girlfriend and my wife that I have, I'm trying to have the utmost patience for her, but she needs more patience for herself. Now, as y'all could tell, I have a very masculine, and sometimes what some people will call a bad delivery, because we live in a sensitive world. So I have a very bad delivery sometimes. I'm not perfect. I will never portray myself as a perfect man. But what really gets me is when women don't know when they're hurting themselves, which is hurting a partner. As said before, when taking a woman in, it's completely different in perspective in being in a relationship. A man has to take a father role. He has to take care of her, provide her, make sure she's safe and protecting all of this, that, and the third. A woman, she's like a daughter to him. And when a woman doesn't feel that same level of compassion, or say like, women don't tend to look at their man as if how they would treat their future son, and that unconditional love. In return, a woman could walk away with no problem and take away all the love because she see you in a father figure. A man to a woman is a father figure, and a woman to a man is like his daughter. And rather, if y'all want to look at it like that or not, it's the truth. This is truth. And women could walk away based off emotions. Women have been conditioned since slavery time to act off emotion and impulse. Also, like beasts, like men do. Women have lacked the understanding because they spend so much time not being able to comprehend or understand what's going on in their environment. And then when we do try to educate ourselves, remind you, we branching off as people from a generational cycle that happened years ago that traveled in your genetics. The only thing that makes you different is your free will. So you have your own preferences, your own wants, your own things, your own thoughts, all of that. And that's what you were given when you were born. But at the end of the day, you still have free will. So a video I was watching, for example, the girl said, what size height would you want a man? And she said 6 foot. And then the brother asked, would you date anyone under 6 foot? Yes. See, that's free will right there. That's a choice. But even though that's in your genetics, in your biogenetics, that you will want naturally a man who's 6 foot plus, you still would date somebody who's lower, and you will settle for less out of free will because you will have wanted that, or that person may have been able to give you what you wanted. And this is coming to that understanding that life, everybody is their own main character trying to coexist with their side characters, because their side characters are main characters. Me, my whole life, no matter who I meet, no matter how long I live, everybody in this world is my side character. But I'm everyone else's side character. Life is about balancing yin and yang. So when you're in a relationship and you have a partner who don't understand the balance of yin and yang, look, I'm very misunderstood as a man. Nobody understand me really because I was created as a main character on my own focus and my own understand, my own vision. And then my lover was also created with the same thing. But the thing about it is, though, in order for us to beat this game, we must all coexist and unite and fuse the dichotomies. Dichotomies is our own ways of living and our own ways of thinking and perspective, and this, that, and the third are how we grew up and all of that together. So you want to make sure that when you're really in love, no matter what, this is my message to the world, especially when you're dating somebody who has a hard time healing themselves, or have a hard time understanding that your love is pure, but they take offense to it, or have a hard time understanding that you come from a good place, but you just might not have a perfect delivery that they expect, or you might have said the right thing, but not the way that they wanted to say it. Have patience for your lover. Even if they leave you today, even if they stay, even if they don't want to fix themselves, it takes time to heal, especially if you have been conditioned to not love yourself or your people your whole entire life. It takes time. You will not heal overnight. You will not love correctly overnight. And people, especially women, need to have more patience. And I'm speaking out to the intellect women who want to be women, who want a man, who wants to be in a relationship that's healthy for them. Y'all, first of all, y'all really need to learn how to coexist with men. Y'all want men to coexist with y'all. Men are 10 times more submissive than women. Y'all want men to learn to become submissive, learn more respect when speaking, because of course if you come from a household where you have a disrespectful mother or a disrespectful father, and neither one of them, you never seen a healthy relationship, it's only natural that you're conditioned into not being this woman. But you and your soul, with that free will, want to be a loving woman. You want to be a caring wife. You want to have a husband who could be there and tend to you and protect you through anything. But a level of protection comes with a form of control. A level of protection comes with a form of understanding and a mutual respect and a mutual and compatibility. That's what it comes down to in a relationship. When it comes to woman and man, woman was made as a helper for man. Now, if y'all don't believe me, I don't have the verse right now, but it's in the Bible. I read it and I seen it, and it says basically women were created. God also comes in the form of woman. He don't only come in the form of man, so woman is God too. But women were created to help and aid the man, because the man is the one who's able to provide and protect and give more than financial stability. They're able to instill principle, instill life lessons, and to be able to give discipline, to teach the children. This is why it's so important for black men to be, and I'm saying this to every black man who is losing themselves, get in your kid life. But if you're going to be in your kid life, educate yourself on how to properly take care of your children, how to properly take care of your lover when they down and they don't like themselves and they don't care about themselves, or they don't believe in themselves because you might have said something that offended them. But in the truth of the matter is they offend themselves, and they don't care to take blame. They have been spending their whole life blaming the world for their own emotions, for their own anger, for their own hurt, their own pain that they put themselves through, because nobody never taught them self-knowledge or self-understanding. We must have patience for our loved ones who have been conditioned to hate themselves, to not like the color of their skin, to not like their hair texture, to not like their, or want to be like somebody else or be like the next person. We must have patience as men. I love my wife like more than anything, but she'll never understand my perspective because God didn't give her my perspective. He gave her her perspective. The best thing I could do is help and guide her to be a better understanding to herself. See, she can't understand me if she can't understand herself. I want her to have a better understanding of how she affect herself, how she play a part in herself. But I don't care how far this girl goes. If she go across the world or across the sea, that's not going to stop me from loving her because she couldn't properly love herself with me. Don't also force yourself to be in people's life who don't understand where you're coming from when you're trying to love them. You're trying to genuinely be there for them, but because from their perspective, their whole life, they take offense. They take offense to you wanting change for the betterment of themselves. They take offense to you saying that I want this. Men will acquire things in relationship. Like Kevin Gates said, what can you bring to me if you're not bring me stability? Like, simulate my mind, my world, not my mind. Simulate my world. Show me that having you in my world is beneficial. It is a beautiful thing, but you cannot show me this until you take time for yourself. So I understand that if I'm going to be your partner, I must be patient for you. But you got to have patience for me and yourself. Because in a relationship as a man or anybody, male or female, you must be willing to take 100% responsible for the state of your relationship on both sides. So my girl felt like I make her feel like she's not good enough. My words made her this, that, and the third. Yes, it might be her affecting her feelings, but then that goes back to you going to the drawing board. What could I change about myself? What could I change about my delivery? How could I talk to her better, make her feel better? Because at the end of the day, you're supposed to help and support. Not only woman comes to help and support. My name is Nasir Ananias Shabazz. Nasir means helper and supporter off rip. That's who I am. I can't speak for everybody else. Everybody got different purposes. Some people got the purpose to lead. Some people lack other things in the area. So they have this, but they lack that. They have this, but they lack that. God, for every girl I ever dated or I ever fell in love with, I can promise you, I was always what they wanted, wrapped around what they don't want it. Why? Because that's how God sends his blessings. He do the same thing to men. He send women to you that you want, wrapped around what you don't want. Problems, past hurt and trauma, past thing, but you want this beautiful woman who's going to become perfect. Have patience. If you don't have patience, there's nothing. Life is based off patience. Love is patience. And people need to redefine for themselves what they look at the word patient as. Because if I'm not patient with myself and my future and the possibilities for self, how could I ever be patient for my partner? I can never be patient for you if I'm not patient for myself. I'm in love, y'all. I'm heavily in love, deeply in love. Never been in love like this. Can't no woman, I don't care who watch it, can't no woman ever love me the way that she been loving me. But because the battle is getting bigger, the battle is getting greater, the spiritual warfare is getting greater, it seems like as if it's all crashing and burning, but it's only perspective. If I change and if I walk out the door today and I say that it's a gloomy ass day, I'm going to have a bad day, I'm going to have a bad day. If I wake up with the mindset like, nah, today, I don't care what it look like outside, it's going to be beautiful, I'm going to enjoy today, I'm going to love today, I'm going to have a great day. It's all based on how you see. What is my intention? When I go out in the world, I want to make sure I'm able to share love and positivity, even if it's just through a smile. Or what is your intent? I want the whole world to know that I'm angry today and that I'm mad and I don't want to. Like, come on, y'all. It's us. It's not the partner. It's not the world. It's not the government. It's us. You start to win your battles when you stop allowing other people to affect your emotions. See, it's so much easier said than done. Why? Because people still affect my emotions because I allow it. I give access to it. I have yet to fully heal myself. I have to still have patience for myself because my whole life I've been conditioned to hate myself. My whole life I've been going through pain and suffering, conditioning me to hate myself. But as God said, this is not happening to you, it's happening for you. And when I came to that acceptance, that was me taking 100% responsibility for my pain and my past and how I see words and the things I take offense to when people talk. If you go around today, you can find over 100 reasons to be offended. Stop sending blame and offense to others. Take your own responsibility for your own form of blame and your own form of offense. Somebody could be telling you right now, especially the women, you know, a man can walk into a woman right now, she has on nothing but booty shorts, you know, she got a crop top, titties down there bunking out, this, that, and the third. And as a man, because you respect women, you respect the woman in your life and the people who raised you in your life, you go up to her and you tell her, I feel like that it would be 10 times respectful to yourself if you dress yourself and clothe yourself properly, because there are men out here and young children out here, you lead by example, that are watching you and in a negative and a positive aspect. Some people is looking like, oh, so she could do that, I could do that. It look like it's okay. That's a grown woman doing that. Other people, you got rapists, pedophiles, all different type of people staring at you. You know what a woman will instantly do? Take offense. And I'm only saying this based off my personal experience. A woman would take offense because you told her that self-respect is the best level of form of respect. People can take offense to anything that they want. Anything that they can think of. Because they have yet to work on themselves. Because they still blame the world for their anger and their weepy and their offenses and this, that, and the third. No, y'all. We must take 100% responsibility for our own life. Men, you hurt your woman. She feel offended. She feel like she's not happy, or she feels like your words are hurting her. Ask yourself, what am I doing? Okay, yeah, she gotta be responsible for her own life, but you still have to be willing, if you're gonna be in this relationship, to take 100% responsibility for the conditioning and of your relationship right now. Nobody in this world want to do this. Everybody in the world want to be against each other. Don't nobody want to reunite. Don't nobody want to love correctly. Don't nobody. But why do they think this way though? They have been conditioned by a government who passed laws and bills to put biochemical things in your marijuana, to put chemical things in your food, to put chemical things in your water bottles, to put chemical things in the things that you wear, the things that affect your skin, the makeup that you put on your face, that perfume you spray. Anybody who watched they Clone Tyrone, they show you pure as day. Things can affect you. For when the girls, they was inside the hair salon, straighter is greater. Straighter is greater, but then it was making girls like, oh, like, making them low vibrational. Y'all don't know what's in half of the things y'all spraying. This right here, you would spray this to spray over the dead chemicals that came out of your body because your body is a graveyard eating meats. So then you would spray this over the chemicals that came out of your body because your body produced chemicals. So you'll spray this because of the chemicals that came out of your body. And then you'll contaminate God's air that was already pure with this by spraying more to give yourself a scent. Now, you don't even know how that psychologically affects your mind when you sprayed that. And now it's sitting in the air. I promise you, I'm moving different. I don't even be liking none of that cologne shit. I don't be liking none of that. Man, deodorant lucky is still rocking with me, bro. Toothpaste is lucky is still rocking with me. Because I know the hard body chemicals that they put in here for our body to kill us on a daily basis. Because we at war right now. Don't nobody give a fuck that we at war because they don't even know that we at war. They don't see the war. Man, because the people who at war with you, they in the shadows. So you can't see your enemy. Satan, he in the shadows. The snake is slithered through the darkness of the nighttime. Man, we hurting ourselves, bro. We hurting our future, our next generation possibilities. The more that we choose not to work on ourselves and want the whole world to work for our favor. We want to conquer the world but not conquer ourselves. We want to conquer how the world see us and perceive us and what they gonna do for us and but not conquer our own mental health and our own mental knowledge and our own mental understanding and that negativity and conquering that with positivity. We don't want to do that though. Where the love at? Where the self-love at? Where's the love at, bro? It hurt because I feel the world. I feel that self-hate. I feel that dislike. I feel that blame towards the world. But I know what it's like when you just start taking responsibility for your own life, bro. Things don't even affect you the same. You look at a person, you like, oh, they just talking to me how they talk to themselves. I'm not going to take offense to that. That's just how they talk to themselves. I hope that they can learn to treat themselves better. I hope that they can learn to love themselves better. No, we live in a generation where everybody swear to God that if you offend me right now, it's up. Fuck you the rest of my life. I don't need you in my life. They, especially in relationships and spiritual relationships, women expect to get a spiritual man and expect the man to be perfect, but don't expect things to come up down the road. They expect the man to be perfect because he is where he at, but don't understand the pain and the hurt and suffering you went through. Baby, be patient with us. I'm sorry that my enemy been trying to get me to say fuck my women and disrespect my women for years. And then my ancestors fell for it and went to my genetics, and that's all I see in my environment. That's all I know. Man, my whole life I've been watching niggas call women bitches. Still never did it. I promise you, I still got memories in my head where I accidentally said it and I probably laughed about it or I probably felt super bad about it. Like, damn. Nah, because that's not my character. I ain't Tupac. One day I'm telling y'all I ain't calling women bitches. Then the next day I'm saying a bitch is a bitch. No, a bitch ain't a bitch. That's just a low vibrational female who don't understand or never had the proper guidance in her life. So you judge her because you can't change her because the only person who can change her is herself. So you sit there in judgment, but you really judging yourself because everything that you are able to judge about her, you were able to judge about yourself at a point in time. So if it's something you don't like about another man, if it's something you don't like about another woman, that's something you don't like about yourself, or you previously didn't like about yourself, and you act like you all righteous and on this pedestal because you're not smoking no more, because you're not arguing no more. Because, bro, you were just there and you could be back there tomorrow, bro. Be humble. Bro, just yesterday I felt like giving up. I woke up today and I said, nah, I'm not going to let the perspective of the world or me blame the world be the reason why I give up, because I didn't get what I wanted right away. God going to wrap up what you want around what you don't want. So what did that mean? That you going to have to go to war with what you don't want to get what you want. You're going to have to go through the motions. You're going to have to try, struggle. You're going to have to struggle to get what you want, to get that happy relationship that you long for. Well, let me tell y'all, newsflash, a happy relationship didn't happen overnight. Newsflash, a happy marriage, a 10-year relationship didn't happen in 1 year. Newsflash, communication didn't become perfect in 1 year. 5 years later, you find out something new about me you ain't know 5 years ago. So now it's more that we more communicate, more understanding that we need to do. Overstanding each other so then we can respect each other on another level. You are you and I am me. You're a special creature. I am a special creature. Another thing, and this just side note. Don't give up because the world gave up on you. You're way closer to where you want to be at than where you started from. You gotta stay down. You gotta stay down until it's time to stand back up. It's okay. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna feel that pain and suffering. You're gonna feel like, man, this shit tough. It's okay. I pray to God that everybody that is hurt right now can heal from their pain. Because it hurt me that the world, especially every lover that I ever had, every relationship that ever broke off was all nothing but self-sabotage. Up here. Both ends. You don't love me. You don't give a fuck about me. You want to leave me. Who told you that? You said my actions told you that, but I feel like, personally, from my perspective, my actions are saying that I'm giving you tough love. I'm telling you all of this because I believe in you more than I believe in a lot of other people. I'm telling you this because I know that you can take this knowledge better than a lot of other people. I'm giving you this hard, tough love because I believe you stronger than everybody else I ever met. I'm sorry if you don't feel strong enough, but I believe in you more than you believe in yourself. It's the world we live in. It's the times we live in. So I'm about to play this one more video. And this is for the knowledge of all of the chosen ones. Listen.
When the higher power chooses you, it doesn't hand you a manual. It gives you clues, signs, and whispers. Don't dismiss signs as mere coincidences. Acknowledge them, delve into their depths, and you might discover their arrows pointing you toward your destiny. Here are the signs you are a chosen one. You're not fake. You're the kind of person who can't pretend to be something you're not. If something doesn't feel right to you, you'd rather leave the situation than fake your way through it. Being dishonest just isn't in your nature. It feels wrong to you. You also don't get along well with people who aren't genuine, whether they're focused only on material things, love to gossip, or are bullies. You just can't connect with them. You also have a kind of fake radar, a special sense for detecting when someone is being fake. This ability to spot insincerity from a distance is like a natural gift you have. It's one of the things that sets you apart as a chosen one. You're not just true to yourself, but you also have a knack for recognizing when others are, or aren't, being true as well. You thirst for more. You're not the kind of person who's happy just going through the motions of everyday life. While some people find
Like some people find comfort in regular routines, you like to do the extraordinary. People like to be ordinary in life because that's all they know is ordinary. But chosen people was born extraordinary with a bigger vision. They expand. They want more. It's not your fault that you were given this grace, this great vast canvas to paint your own life with your actions, with your words, how you speak to people, your relationships, how you perceive the world. You got this big ass canvas that you can paint on. You can't take some things back. Some things you can't overpaint on. But overall, this canvas is how you see your life and your world as a chosen person. Man, peace to all the guys and the goddess. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. Free all the leaders. Any leader who really was genuinely at heart trying to lead the people into the right path. People might not feel me because they're not me, my perspective. They don't know if I'm real or if I'm pure. But those who know, they know. You know, those who don't, they don't. Don't force nothing on nobody. I'm gonna leave it on Notorious Freestyle, and then after that, we closing out. Yeah, everybody tap into 19 keys and y'all key awaken for more intellect and more things about self that you feel like that you should be knowing about yourself. You know, it's really about curing diseases, eating healthy, self-knowledge and understanding others, respecting those who you love, you know, all of it.
Cole, he's my miracle child.
Oh,
so
hi,
how
Cole.
does your miracle child get cancer?
Hey. Lately, I'm just deep inside my thoughts. I've seen it lately. I've been sinking deep inside that dark, but it's okay. I see the light been shining bright. Can't walk till I see the pipe. Little brother, I'm telling don't worry about niggas at all who talking pipes. God, he told me right now he could change the world when he shed the light. Baby, I told you I done seen it all. It go up and then I go down. My whole damn world go around. And the love that I hold in the town. Can't wait till the drop top. Can't wait till the tape drop out. I already got people right now telling me to cop out. 111 intention. Keep trusting, set my feelings. Baby girl, I don't wanna fight with you. I'm addicted to your light, cause you was the feeling. You was the feeling, the guy and the gift that he sent it to me in the present. Baby, the present is you, and I know who you are, and I already know how I get it. Thanks for you, thanks for love, thanks for people who all above, thanks for people, low vibrational. They had to teach me the way that I hate it, no. I had to learn to hate and to love. I had to switch it up, giving me some. Shawty, she tell me don't worry about none. Shawty, she tell me don't worry about none. Baby girl, I ain't gonna worry, but I still thinking about how I could change my heart. Too many times my delivery real so bad, so you had to switch your heart. You had to walk away, had to take a walk, baby girl. I don't need that now, baby girl. I just wanna talk about all our problems, so let's hold you down. We go up, then we go down, then we're spinning around. Pick, calling me up, I ain't got near now, like how you living. I've been living my life so different, and I'm feeling so futuristic. People out here sometimes don't get me, but it's alright, cause I still ain't tripping. Different perspective, different vision, different characters, man killing. I show you, I told you right now, no, this life is just a myth. Baby girl's already a myth. Baby girl, I'm already a legend. Baby girl, I'm already an ancestor. Talking to brothers and sisters, I see how we living. Living my life in a whole damn life I've been living. I told them new people is different. I'm painting the picture. I feel like Picasso the life that I live in a vision. Big ass portrait, still I'm painting to help everybody to get my picture. Refocus, 666. Refocus, 666. 7 and 7 is 7 lucky numbers. I got a guy, he hanging around me, sucking my back, that golly number. Boy keep calling me out like, boy, what up, and come back all that summer. Up, down, come around. She told me what's happening now. Left, right, let's go right now. I don't wanna do wrong at all. So she told me right now, I been wanting your love, so I can give you it all. Baby, the love that I'm giving to you right now, I'm hoping you never can fall. I'm different. Picture a real ass nigga. Picture a real ass nigga. Come in the form that you done with it. In the second you get it, you already know right now that you was gifted. Be thankful for God, and thank God for every gift that you been getting. I'm just chilling until the tape rolls out. Man, I'm just chilling until this tape goes out. Man, I'm just chilling until the tape rolls out. Man, I love all y'all. Thank y'all all for tuning in with me on $150. I hope to catch y'all on the next vlog, man. Love is in the water. Take 100% responsibility for your life.